Long ago in old Miami, 7 men of old raised aloft our glorious emblem, snow-white cross of gold. Prize, oh prize, our glittering emblem. Guard, oh guard it well. Building from its roots in the Miami Triad, in 1908, Sigma Chi led the Greek world by being the first fraternity to found and establish a local chapter in the state of Utah. From its first initiation at Sigma Chi Point on Antelope Island, the Beta Epsilon chapter of Sigma Chi grew in strength and influence to a viable and influential organization on campus. During the years 1910 to 1920, America opened her wings and flew. Men began to discover the benefits and detriments of air travel. Henry Ford introduced the assembly line automobile. Voters selected a university professor by the name of Woodrow Wilson to be their president, and America joined the fight in the war to end all wars. At the University of Utah, the students and faculty celebrated the completion of the new Kingsbury Hall. The university was growing, even though the campus itself did not extend beyond what is now called President's Circle. Across the street on First South, the Sigma Chi's had a celebration of their own. 1914 hailed the groundbreaking and completion of the first Utah chapter house. Greek Row was born, and so was the serenade, Sweetheart of Sigma Chi. Since then, the song has come to symbolize the spirit of the entire Greek system.
Moonlight dreams on the girl of my dreams. She's
the sweetheart of Sigma Chi. Yeah.
It was a good place to find some friends, some really good friends.
And after all these years to walk down the street and meet a brother Sig, shake hands with him.
Period of time, because it was just the returning veterans from World War II were back in school along with the younger fellows who were just coming out of high school, so it was quite a meld. And the veterans were real hellraisers.
It means a great deal to us, and we're glad to see things going as well as they are and to see the growth and development up there. And of course we're happy to see Sigma Chi's today following the same traditions and excelling in scholastics and athletics and music and other things, because that's a very important part of campus life.
That are fun to think back on now. You didn't want to talk about them too much then. There's the famous story of what happened to the Pi Cap House tree.
I guess the statute of limitations has passed. A few of us, I was not one of the leaders, I want to emphasize that, put some sticks of dynamite around a tree at the Pi Cap house, and a little more than we should have put, and blew down the entire tree, and it fell on the Pi Cap house, and the police rounded up some of them. Fortunately, I was able to run fast enough.
In hindsight, I was a very immature young man, and I think Sigma Chi was a stabilizing influence to me.
I mean, people were accomplishing things and moving forward with their education, but finding time to round themselves out with the social side of life, and in the process, these magnificent friendships were built, and these wonderful events took place. And gosh, I can't remember much of what happened in the classroom, but I can remember a lot of what happened over at 1395 East First South.
Do again, and if it was 3 times the cost, which it probably is now, but if I had it to do again, I would do it again and again and again and again without question.
While Americans discovered health food, aerobic fitness, and yuppies, Reagan called the Soviets the evil empire, and Iran called us the same. The space shuttle gained frequent flyer status, and the world was undergoing a computer revolution. The university was washed with a wave of conservatism symbolized by a new interest in the Tao, a growing number of MBAs, pleated pants, and cardigan sweaters. The white cross of Sigma Chi rested proudly upon the breasts of student body presidents, union board chairmen, athletes, and other campus leaders.
Sigma Chi in the 80s, well, we were better than the guys in the 70s and the 60s, that's for sure.
Honesty, or honestly, just the friendships that I've made in Sigma Chi is what, that's what Sigma Chi was all about to me.
Climbing into bed late at night after another long day of studying and finding dead chicken parts in my bed that Doug Greer had so kindly left.
Get into our rooms!
In reflection of decades past, the 90s are ours together. We will forge the future of our campus and our nation. Be a part of the legacy.